It was a dream to return to the world of Dune. I've never gotten a return to a project before. So this was not only returning to castmates that I had a beautiful working experience with the first time, it was also getting to see characters expand, like Chani, getting to work with new, super talented actors like Austin Butler, Florence Pugh I'd done a film with before. So this was an absolute dream come true. And getting to see Denis bring his full vision to life. Obviously, when he wrote the first movie, he had written them together with the idea of doing two parts. So the first film was a litmus test. It was sort of a thesis on getting the right to do a second movie. Patrice, our production designer, did, I'm pretty sure he won an Oscar for the first one, and he matched, if not exceeded, his work here. Once more, the first movie felt a little bit like an experimental thesis on what could be brought to life in a second one, both by Patrice and Greg Fraser and Denis, and the sets were awe-inspiring. We had a working relationship here, but as you said, it was only like 3-4 days, so it was more from the friendship that had grown in the years since the first movie and second movie were shot, and just a wonderful experience to get to work with the actress she's become, and producerially and creatively, she's firing on all cylinders, so she was a real partner in crime. Just tracking our relationship through the film, and as I'm sure I'll talk about a million times in the coming year, I hope, just a wonderful friend. The most spoiled cast additions ever. Suyala, amazing French actress who plays Shishakli, and Léa Seydoux, who's one of my favorite actresses, and Blue's Warmest Color, and I've been dying to work with for years, and she just brings in a regality and an excellence and just scariness to the Lady Fenring role. Florence Pugh is amazing in this movie. Austin Butler is extraordinary as Fade Routha. I mean, really extraordinary. We did a cast Zoom in July or something, and he sounded like Stellan. And like Zendaya and I were joking about it afterwards, because people were just kind of reading through the script on the Zoom, and then Austin started doing his thing, and everyone kind of like, everyone started acting with the camera more, and then Christopher Walken, King of New York. It's amazing, the Emperor of the Universe, the King of New York, is confronted by a young man from New York, so I guess all roads do go through New York, I mean, Florence Pugh is extraordinary in this movie. She's extraordinary in every movie she's in, but she brought something, a steeliness, a fierceness, a gumption to this role that is just incredible, and sort of just inspiring to be working with her on the day. I got to do another film with her where we also play ill-fated lovers at the end, but Florence is just the rare artist and actress who just comes to life on screen, and in real life, obviously, for anybody who's hung out with her, is exponential. But also, she has a great spirit. She was beloved by the creative team and by Greg Fraser and Denis before I even got there on this one. And just an incredible actress, a very hard worker, and just brought something very special to this movie. Yeah. Rebecca just did incredible work across the movie, but even just in the scene where in the moments after she becomes the Reverend, or after she does the Water of Life process, and I wasn't on set those days, but I was fortunate enough to get to see the footage. I mean, there's an element in her physical performance there that's multi-dimensional and very different than what Jessica's going through in the first movie. And then there's a sort of stillness and regality to who Lady Jessica becomes as the Reverend Mother of the Fremen, that once more is entirely different from the work she was doing in the first one, and super impressive, and brings just a very important element to this film. What a cast. No, it's what's cool is when you see Javier Bardem and Josh Brolin and Stellan Skarsgård giddy about returning to a role, and I think all those guys, definitely those guys, have been a part of hugely successful franchises, sequels like Pirates of the Caribbean and Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. So they were giddy, you know, and they're like little kids in a candy store. And I have so many funny videos of Josh. I think I could put together a documentary.